Hello there, my name is Linda Jo Martin, the Book Lady, and today I am doing my February 2018 wrap-up for reading, writing, whatever I've accomplished right in February. So, to start with, I did finally finish Blue Highways. I'm sure you're all kind of tired of hearing about Blue Highways. I know I was reading this since October of 2017. I read it very slowly. It is kind of a thick book. It was my bedtime book. Finally finished it in February. So glad I finished it, and I did a book review on it. A book review video, I should say. So, the next book I did, I read this one all the way through. This is Long Way Gone by Charles Martin. I also did a book review video for this one. And this is fiction, and it is Christian fiction based on the parable of the prodigal son. It takes place in modern day Colorado for the most part. So yeah, great book. This one's got me hung up right now. I've been reading it and reading it and reading it, and oh my goodness, I'm still 100 pages from the end. I admit it. So I'm enjoying it though. I am very much enjoying it. I don't think it has deep meanings, but it's just this crazy adventure that takes place in Peru, and there's a lot of odd things. It's like almost every page introduces a new oddity. So it's entertaining, and I'm enjoying it. I just need to get it finished so I can read some other books. And then this is one that I've been reading at night right before I go to sleep. I'm not very far into it really, but enjoying it and loving the writing. It's like this book feels like candy. It feels like eating candy because it's just so soul stirring, and I don't know, it's just precious. It just feels that way. And I love the binding. It's got these decal edges that are just pretty much awesome. And the paper feels like linen. It's just a wonderful experience. So, I might mention the name. Their Eyes Were Watching God by Zora, Neale, Hurston. Awesome book. Won the Pulitzer Prize way back in 1937 or 38. So I've been keeping track of my page counts. So referring back, I did update this page today, and I had a goal of reading 1,500 pages in the month of February. Well, I really overestimated my abilities. I have read 787 pages so far. I might read some more tonight, but that's not going to be a whole lot. So I missed my goal by 713 pages. Sorry to say. However, I did read 787 pages that I hadn't read before, so I'm kind of excited about that. And I had some Christian books that I read. I finished reading I guess I finished reading the Beth Moore book last month. So this month I was doing the humility studies. Humility. This one. I've already done the book review for it because I finished it. This is Humility by Andrew Murray. Finished it this month. Read most of it this month. I also am reading From Pride to Humility and Nurturing a Heart of Humility. So I haven't finished those. In the Bible, I've been reading 1st, 2nd, and 3rd John. I finished 1st and 2nd Thessalonians. I do a deep study, which consists of reading those books over and over and over again while studying them in different ways to get the most out of what I'm learning. And I started this book, which is another Andrew Murray book. It is Abide in Christ. So that's my Christian reading, and there's more. Hold on. My writing books. I read the entire February chapter. There's 12 chapters, one for each month, so I read the entire February chapter in A Writer's Book of Days, and I've been reading some of the prompts in this book, Kicking in the Wall, and I've been writing memoirs from the prompts in this book. I've been writing flash fiction from the prompts in this book, and there were some other books. Hold on, 1 minute. Okay. There were 3 other books that I had intended to get to in February, didn't get to them. And then There Were None by Agatha Christie, Kindred by Octavia Butler, What Happened to Lanny Garver by Carol Plum-UCCI. I won't be able to read them in March because I'll be doing the Irish Readathon, and so I'm going to have to reschedule these 3 books for April. However, I will be doing a March TBR. I've already done a TBR for my Irish Readathon, but I will be doing another TBR tomorrow for the beginning of March, and we'll talk more about what I plan to read then. Hopefully I'll get more reading done. I've had a few things come up that make it kind of difficult. Namely, if I don't work, I'm not going to be able to pay my bills. That's always a problem, you know? So I am dedicating some time to actually working. And I work online from my home, but it's kind of time intensive, which isn't good for my videography habit here. I've been trying to do a video every day. Some days I do more than one. Some days I don't do one. But sometimes I wait till late at night and then I put it up after midnight, which is probably not the best thing. I'd like to get in the habit of doing my videos in the morning and getting them up early in the day, so we'll see if I make any improvements in that. I have done at least 28 videos for this month of 28 days, so I think I'm pretty close to the target. And I did miss one day because I was sick. So, but I've made up for it, so all's good. And so that is all I have to say for this monthly wrap-up video. Really looking forward to March reading. It's going to be very Irish, so yeah, talk about that later, right? Mm-hmm. So yeah, I just want to say thank you for coming to look at my video. Thank you so much, and I will try to get it on the web soon, hopefully today. Goodbye February, hello March, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.